How's it going, folks? I'm Matthew. This is Lemora's Cards, and today we're doing everybody's favorite and least favorite type of video. We're breaking down another cheating scandal. That's right, it's that time of the week. Time for an online cEDH tournament, because they always have cheaters. Before we hop into it and trash some cheaters, consider liking, commenting, subscribing. Let me know down below if you like this video, and let me know about one of your run-ins with cheaters. Have you had somebody just overtly cheat in front of you? Any suspicious ones? Somebody you caught? Let me know down below. And again, thank you to all my patrons over on Patreon. Consider supporting over there to get access to early videos, as well as submit decks for the tournament reports. And consider getting some of this cool Into the AM merch, like I'm wearing here with this really sick Viking shirt that, again, hopefully doesn't blend in too much with my blue screen that I got behind me. Get that down below, 10% off with promo code Lemora. You should just be able to click the link and get it. With all that being said, let's hop into it. So the story so far that I have access to, this player that we're gonna be watching here got a warning here for bad shuffling habits, is what I've seen. Made it to top 16. So this player obviously won this game. We'll get there. Made it to top 16 and was immediately disqualified, DQ'd from the event for some more bad shuffling habits. They haven't necessarily not been banned, but they also haven't been banned. So when I get updated info on their status in terms of where they're at with the tournament organizer, this was in a chaos event over the weekend, then I'll let you know. It'll be in the comments below. It'll be the pinned comment. So go there, see if there's any updates. Let's just hop into it, okay? And we'll skim a little bit, but I want to make sure we can figure out what we can here. First lesson that we're gonna learn, always super helpful, record your games. Sir Danzig down here, I believe, is the person who recorded this game. And then our potential player here, who's mysteriously not in there yet, is who we're gonna be watching. If you play an online tournament, please record your games. It makes it way easier for people to get caught and for me to make cool videos about it. We got people shuffling. Game hasn't started yet. We got a pile set aside here. So let's see what we're doing. Okay, they're shuffling. You got this set apart. We got the top cards not changing at all here, this pile. Looks like a proper shuffle of these cards, other than this being over there. Top cards still have not been changed in this pile whatsoever. Doesn't look like top pile's even changing here. Top pile absolutely was not changed here at all. Looks like they're even looking through what's here. Because what's happening, if you're not familiar, players shuffle their decks and present them in 3 piles. And then we'll be given a number by another player to what to put on top. Almost looks like they're kind of leveraging all of the piles being good, but I think there's a specific reason that ours is like a really specific pile, and you'll see that they asked for their pile. They were told to do 3, 1, 2. I don't know if they thought this way. So one thing I noticed, like from our perspective, this doesn't look like number 3. You would think this is 1, 2, 3, but for them, it's probably 1, 2, 3. I think if, you know, their thought might also be, hey, if I'm going to stack one of these piles with a crazy hand, I shoot on the outside because I can always grab one of those if I'm giving 1 or 3. You already have, just heads up, 33% chance to get just a win. And then on top of that, if this other player says 3 or 1, you can grab the other one and say, oh, well, spell table's flipped for me, whatever this. Another reason that makes me think that this is the case, this player presents their piles here. Does not point, does not say 1, 2, 3, just has 3 piles. That's kind of the main reason I think that might be the case, because then there's no going back on anything. It's just like, oh, I thought you said this. Odds are they might just like you're just increasing your chance. It's probably like a 50% chance or something. You just get a win off the top. And it kind of looks like I wouldn't be surprised if these other piles had like something, at least like a good card on top, the way they were shuffling. But we know this top pile was not shuffled, period, this entire game. You can see this player doing a really good job of making, like they're doing the exact opposite of what this player did, where their piles are literally labeled up front. If you tell me to, this is the pile that I'm putting on top, and making it very plain that there's no shenanigans going on. Hey, you give me this pile, this is what's going on top. Whereas the other player, like I said, didn't even label the piles, whether that was their intention or not. Either way, we're about to see some nonsense with the cards we saw not shuffled. Though, looks like they just drew 8 cards. Hold up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, no. They went to go 7, didn't grab it. Okay. I have to stay vigilant. Look, I'm not playing favorites. Now let's go to the moment we're all waiting for. I just let the entire game play out.
You may start.
Underground C.
Yep.
Mox Diamond. Discarding a Tundra. Okay. That's the Lotus Petal. Pretty good start. Hamming it up a little bit. Wow. Cast Oracle.
Yeah.
This is turn 1 on the play, mind you. This is the first turn of the game.
There's no fucking way.
We had a responsible player save the day with the Force of Will.
Holy
you can hear how happy they are. And then
no fucking
I don't know. The abrupt cut is perfect. We don't need to see anything else. I gotta see that again. That is amazing. Force of Will, pitching packs. Don't worry, we're saved. Last 2 cards in. Oh, no. Not Ethereal Jungle Breaks. Hold up. So we had the perfect hand of land, Mox Diamond, land to discard Mox Diamond. Then we had Lotus Petal, Thassa's Oracle, Demonic Consultation, and then the last 2 cards, Blue Card and Force of Will, to protect your turn 1 win attempt. It would certainly be possible to win turn 1 without cheating. I've won turn 1 twice the whole time I've played. I don't think either of them were protected. Having a first 7 that gets to do a turn 1 protected win attempt is insane. It's unbelievable. There's not a lot of combinations of cards. There's a few different ones there that would have done it. Just an absurd thing. And then that's the other thing. So you have this, you know, that would be crazy enough on its own. But like we saw, look, these top cards never change the entire time it's on the screen. And now I saw some people mentioning they took their hand off screen is one of the things that they got punished for. Let's see if that ever happens. So it looks like they draw their first 7. There's the first 7. Grabs them. They are off screen right now. I cannot see the cards. Looks like it would be kind of hard to swap them here. Their hands itself. Well, I mean, that hand definitely just moved over. That's not something you're supposed to do. I don't know that they swapped cards there, but that is, again, something you're not supposed to be doing at all. There's a lot here. There's a lot of things not going right. The shuffling, taking your hands off the screen. Again, if they did this and just had an okay start, maybe they're cheating, maybe they're not. It's a little bit harder to tell. Again, they did get a warning for this, and then when they had shuffled strangely or, you know, had their hands off screen in top 16, they were disqualified. Will this player eventually be banned? It's hard to say. If it certainly seems like they did it, let me know down below what you think. Is this just a very lucky player who, you know, wasn't paying attention? Doesn't seem that way, but, you know, let me know what you think. All players are innocent until proven guilty by the internet, tournament organizers. I don't really know who proves them guilty. Memo. So let me know down below what you think of all of these shenanigans. What do you think the punishment for cheating have been? You know, of course, in my last video, I said if you get caught cheating, it's definitive, especially like that last one. Probably lifetime ban. You know, this player, if they get to come back, it's so hard to trust the online games as it is. You get a player like this, anybody in a pod with them, if they know what's going on, they're never going to feel like they got a fair shot in the game. It's making online events, you know, kind of rougher, where you have like a lot of the like really established players at this point don't even want to deal with them because they don't want to deal with the potential for cheaters. The events are already kind of like have their own weird things where there's not enough rounds, or, you know, you have people complaining about IDs and point systems. There's just a lot going on, and then when you throw in like how many cheaters there are, it gets absurd. So let me know down below if you like this video. Would you like to see more? Every time there's a cheater and there's footage, would you like to see me cover it? I like making fun of cheaters. I think it's a lot of fun. I definitely don't want people to reach out and harass this player at all. If you have concerns with the punishment for banning, feel free to peacefully, courteously reach out to tournament organizers about a player. But do not reach out to players and, you know, be a jerk to them. Please don't cheat in cEDH tournaments. You're not going to feel good about it. No one else is going to feel good about it. People are probably going to catch you at this point. Just don't do it. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, go play cEDH, guys. Have a good one.